It's been a pleasant surprise how much of this kind of startup tool set works in a company like Wayfair, making this push to kind of take things to the next level.
Hello, my name is Füsun Wehrmann. I'm Director of Engineering and Product at Wayfair in Berlin in supply chain. Today I'm going to talk to Pepe Ciardelli, who is the Associate Director of Product in Global Carrier Platform, about his experiences about product management, how he got to Wayfair, and a couple of other things. So, Pepe, you studied international relations at Stanford.
I did.
And then you were a developer.
Mm-hmm.
And then how did it happen that you ended up being a product manager?
I think I'm not the kind of person who is destined to spend 95% of my time behind a screen. I think there's always a big social part of me that was kind of not fulfilled as a developer. So Wayfair is the first company I've worked for in 10 years of more than 200 people. Yeah, I think it's been a pleasant surprise how much of this kind of startup tool set works in a company like Wayfair, making this push to kind of take things to the next level.
What advice do you have for the product managers who might be working for a smaller company and want to apply at Wayfair?
I think the things that make you successful in a small company, in a startup environment, in a very entrepreneurial environment will also make you successful at Wayfair. So those are the kinds of things we look for.
You joined Wayfair and you are one of the important key leaders building the global carrier platform. Can you tell us a little bit about this platform?
Our particular group, Wayfair Global Platform, was kind of formed around the idea that, okay, let's form teams around single sources of truth, so around a carrier source of truth, around a supplier source of truth, give them a global mandate, which was new for us here in Berlin and super exciting. And we're basically responsible for all things carrier. And our goal is to basically represent or kind of expose a very heterogeneous bunch of carriers through generic interfaces to the rest of the company.
And your team uses OKRs for quarterly goals. So why do you use them and what are the pros and cons for you?
I'm a big fan of OKRs. I think it's a really good way to get different teams aligned. Some of our biggest stakeholders are just starting to use OKRs right now, and I think that's where it gets, that's where like the magic starts to happen. That's where you get kind of the conversations on more of a numerical basis, a more quantitative basis. And I think that's where like the trade-offs become clear to both sides.